Good afternoon again, ladies and gentlemen. Bromsgrove Indoor Bowling Club. Our last match in the men's singles in this group, Group D, is between John Cracknell and Martin Weir. Both players having progressed through their last match. This one decides who goes through to the next round, which is sometime in March, which leads off to who will eventually get to the final. With John, I'll start with John Cracknell, having beat Steve Morris, last year's champion, in the last round. He's playing with Aero Groove, size 3.5. Martin Weir, who beat Owen Kavanagh in the last round, he plays with Henselite Classic 2s, size 4. So, an interesting game. And as I say, the winner of this will go through to the next round of the competition. Both players just having their preliminary roll-up. As soon as they've done that, they'll be on the way. We have Owen Kavanagh as the marker. Who is just qualified as an umpire. So I should imagine we'll be seeing Owen a lot more on the circuit as such. Right, that's the end of the preliminaries. They'll be starting off. All the best to the two players. Let's hope there's a good game in progress. John's starting off, mat 2 up, 2 metres up, and the jack about 3 metres short. And his first wood, good start, about 2 foot through. Martin just a little bit heavy. John just a little bit short and a little bit tight. Martin a little bit heavy there. As we said before, this isn't the easiest of rinks to play on. There's a good wood by John. Nice little toucher. Holding 3. Martin not messing about. Just missing the outside wood. John covering. Martin's a lot closer to this one. John calling 2. John wasting no time. Sending the jack down. Favours a 3/4 mark by the look of that. And in with a toucher. 2.5 foot through. This is a lot better by Martin. Yeah, that's a lot better. Similar wood by Martin, might give him shot. Resting on John's there. Looks a little bit wider and heavier. Yeah, John playing sensible bowls, putting some covers in just in case Martin picks up, runs through with it. Little cry of despair from Martin. He knew he'd pushed that one wide. John trying to draw another one. This is better. It's going tight. To John. Yeah, it's not easy playing these top players. It's very intimidating. You have to be spot on all the time. You can't afford to be wayward. But when you enter these competitions, that's what happens. And bowling like that doesn't help when they keep pounding around the jack about 10-12 inches. And the line of these players is impeccable. Definitely 2 to John at the moment. Yeah, Martin needs to just give it a little bit more land. John not very happy with that. Very unlucky with that one. Martin just needs to step back and calm down a little bit. Come on then, Martin. Come on, roll. Line's very good. Couple of yards. Yeah, that's a better line for John. Yeah. 12, 15 inches. Yeah, another good wood from John. Jack eye. Yeah, you got to give it some land. A little bit short, but as he says, it's possibly in the way. Martin's turned his wood back from the other way with the backhand. And a bit, oh yes, well, that's helped. John already got one, asking for two. Two for John. John keeping to his, what I'd say his normal 3/4 length. As I said before, a big part of playing singles is casting the jack and playing to it. And if you can get into a rhythm of a certain length, it does help. And there's another one, John's spot on with the weight, just a little bit off with the line. What's Martin doing here? This looks a lot better. I think it's just pulled up short. But good effort. That's a lot better. That's where he needs to be, in that vein. Oh, this might be nice for him. No. John just trundling through there. About 4 foot. What's your weight like, Martin? Yeah, weight's still 5 foot short. Sorry about the noise, it's the stuff. And John's turned his hand over, and yeah, weight's good. A little bit closer than his last one. Well, it's a better line for Martin. What's his weight like? Yes, he's got shot. So he's done well there. John not hanging about. Wow. So John's, well, silly as it sounds, he's holding 3. The one you can't see is right on the line. Just give you can see from the other end, but
massive saving goal.
I don't think so.
John fancies his. Yep, 1 to John. So as you see, it's not just about draw bowling. You have to have all aspects of the game. As you've probably seen at Potters with the big professionals, they don't hold back when their shot's down. And that's when it's impressive. Somebody plays a weighty wood and then the next bowl they go and do that. Put it right behind the jack. That is impressive. That's very good bowling, that is. Yeah, not very happy with that, John. But this does happen. Can't be brilliant all the time. Martin's followed him down. And John's here again. Coming round lovely. Lovely white. Oh, what's he done? And he's took it through. Well bowled. Well bowled, Martin. Well bowled. Oh, nearly. Come on then, Martin. Come on. You got the white. Have you got the white? Just dropping under, I think. Yeah. Yeah, unlucky. On the board. Well done. Well done. It's always nerve-wracking until you get on the board. Gets harder and harder, but yep, you're there. Now you got the jack. Let's see what you can really do. We know you're a lot better player than that. Right, as Darren seems to think, it's a about a 33 metre length. So what is it? 1, 2, mats up 3. So about a 30 metre jack length. That's a good height, that is, Martin. That's a very good height. And a blooming good weight as well. Well bowled. Well bowled. Superb. Well done. Very well done. Yeah, good reply. Let's two it up there, Martin. Yeah, well bowled, well bowled. Well done, well bowled. Well, what a superb hit that is. Bowl, jack, a lot in the ditch. Cracking shot. This is where we're at a loss, I'm afraid, ladies and gentlemen. With it being a centre rink, we have a problem with seeing where things are, so you'll just have to be guided by me. And if you look to the Martin Weir's name, you're looking to the right, to the left of that for the jack. And at the moment, John's holding 1. This will be 2. Plenty of room though, plenty of room to get in. Oh, that looks to be travelling a bit, that does. Yeah. So, John Cracknell could be holding 2. Yeah. Right, a measure for 3. Three. So very good hit by John, and reap the benefits of it. like I say, you fire and then a couple of shots later you start to draw. It's not easy. It's not easy, and it's lovely to watch bowlers with this ability to do it. There's a good effort by Martin. Well bowled. That's better. He's settling down now. Settling down into the game. And then John goes and does that. Well bowled, superb. Just staying out. John muttering to himself. Not very happy with that. Martin having a good long look. And finding holes for bowls. John holding 2. Yeah, John playing safe, doing a bit of covering, and the backwood in. John. Oh, that's very unlucky. John's ball went with the wood. One. There's a good hit by Martin. Good hit by Martin. Unfortunate. As I said before, this is the Group D match. These two playing for a place in next month's next round. And John not too far away again. As I say, even 18 inches against some of us puts the pressure on. Martin just underneath this. Weight looks quite good. Just needs to give it a wee bit more land. just about a yard short. That's a bit better from Martin on the land side. Unlucky, just pulling up. Probably made John change his hand now. Well, he's short, but he's certainly not leaving much room for Martin. And that is a common fault with some of us bowlers. We see a short bowl, a yard or 4 foot, and we think we've got to give it an extra bit of push, and we end up pushing it through 3 or 4 metres. So it's not easy. It's not easy when these better bowlers put the pressure on. And really, that's not John's best end, but he's probably holding 3. And Martin needs to connect. Yeah. Martin a little bit despondent, I think, by calling 3 out from down there, and John saying, no, it's only 1 and a look. So fair play to John. He's not taking advantage.
Hi, Rich.
All right, yes,
Yeah,
good, Darren. Yeah.
I meant to join you for the for this game, but it looks like it's almost over.
yes, it's
Just getting up to date with all the paperwork and everything. Ready for next week's competitions. Next week we have the mixed triples, Saturday, 10 to 10. Semi-final. So Johnny's giving Martin a lesson in bowling by the looks of it.
well, it's like I say, it's all this experience.
Well, he's getting favourites to go all the way, isn't he, John? One of the favourites. He's won it
Yeah.
at least 3 times, maybe 4 times, hasn't he, over the years?
I mean, the thing is, it's not easy for the likes of Martin and the rest. I mean, when they start putting it on 8, 10 inches all the blooming time, it's just frustrating.
Have we updated everybody on who is through to the last 8 so far?
I've not said anything since the last time I said it, which
Right.
was when I come off air last time.
Right, so for everybody, we now know 7 of the 8 remaining players who will play the next 2 rounds on the 16th of March. From today we have Brian Lees, myself, Darren Mallin, and Andy Griffin, along with the winner of this game, and they will join Jim Collins, Keith Alders, Ray Kellard and
Matt Watkins.
Matt Watkins, and that again will be the same as this, 2 games over the course of Saturday the 16th, and we shall be left at the end of that with 2 finalists.
It's a better start from Martin. I think early on he was a little bit anxious and a little bit, I'm not going to say up for it, but excited.
Probably one of the unfortunate things, not only being drawn against John, it's been drawn against John in the second game, because John will have dropped on his weight and the lines and whatever. Although he's on a different rink, a player of that sort of quality, once they've had 10, 15 minutes on the rink, they're pretty up to speed with it.
And John is a confidence bowler as well. If he's confident, he's up for it. And
well, he had a really tough game in the last round against Steve Morris. Again, another 3 or 4 times champion.
Club champion, that's right.
So they don't come any tougher than that. So John's up for it now. He knows that he's just got to go through, well, he probably feels as though he's just got to go through the motions. But it's a funny old game, anything can happen.
Yeah. We can think what we like, but as Darren said, we believe what will happen, but we have seen turnaround. I mean, we've had a shock today, but so...
what was that, me turning over Alan?
No, I think the shock was Alan Law beating AD.
Yes, yeah, very good result there. And then the unfortunate thing for Alan, he had to play Brian Lees in the next round, which they don't come much tougher than that, do they?
Yeah.
Well, Martin's managed to get in there with one, hasn't he?
Push one up.
Yeah, I don't know if that was judgment or luck or
the
combination of both.
He come that way, so his Woods on a pretty good line to get in there. So give him credit that he played that way for it. If he didn't miss it.
So we've got Owen Kavanagh marking this game. He's just qualified as an umpire, I believe. One of the few we have in the county. I think we only have about 3 on the indoor. So well done, Owen. He played earlier on today, and I think he lost, was it Andy Griffiths he went out to?
No, it was
Rob Atkinson.
Was it Rob Atkinson? Or was it Martin?
Yes, I think it was.
Martin,
in the last
Martin beat him,
That's correct, yeah.
It's like a trivia when Darren's here. Keep asking me these things.
Well, got to keep you on your toes. It makes me laugh. I have people, they approach me all the time about the rules and this, that and the other. They think I should know every single rule because I run the competitions, and it's not quite that simple.
Got enough on your plate, really, haven't you? Yeah.
Another good effort here from Martin.
Unlucky.
Probably been close with the miss. Well, he's probably glad to just get hold of that jack. What can he do now?
This is it, the trouble when you play people like John Cracknell, whether you go short, medium or long, it doesn't take him long to find it.
And of course, if the draw option isn't a good option, he'll just play the head, and he's very rarely misses the target. Very, very good player.
Well, as we say, he's got all the shots, really, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He's
not necessarily in the right order.
yeah. But he's quite good at doing what he does.
Yeah. And to be fair to John, sometimes he'll draw and he'll beat a wood that's 2 inches off the jack, and he'll play that perfect draw shot.
I've just said he did a shot earlier. He played with weight, and then he drew it to within half an inch.
Yeah. And that's the difference with that bowling at that sort of level, isn't it?
Yes.
Being able to adjust from a weighted wood to a perfect draw.
I mean, if I do it, which is very, very, very rare, I just think it's brilliant. But
have you ever done it, Richard?
I have done it once or twice, yes. I've done it once or twice, but that's about it,
Right, well, that first wood's a yard down, isn't it? So John will come on the backhand, and I'm pretty confident he'll get inside that wood.
Yeah, he won't be far off.
Big swing on these woods. He bowls with grooves, aero grooves.
3.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's probably good enough for shot.
The marker Owen favours John's blue wood.
It looks it from here. And look, we could try
Oh
out.
dear,
I
Martin,
think,
what you going and doing?
Well,
No,
John's definitely holding now.
couldn't have hit it
Doesn't
better for
really
John.
need to give him any help.
No. Couldn't have hit it any better for him.
Quite surprised that he bowled that hand, to be fair. I mean, he got the open hand on the other hand.
Well, this is what I say, this is where the experience comes. Sometimes it's a
Well,
case of you favour that hand and
He's probably got no choice now. He's probably got to come the other hand, unless he's playing into it. I suppose he could stick with it, I suppose, and use the woods, get a wick or...
hold up. Hit John's, push it through and stop. If he's inside of John's, he'll probably pick the jack up.
Well, he's sticking with the hand, isn't he? So,
It's tight.
well, if he's got the weight on to get into the channel, might get a result. He's not even. He's barely reaching. Yeah, that's not great, really. He blocked his draw shot off on the other hand as well. That now. So I think he's got to be playing a yard of pace and try and rattle into them or get the jack clean.
Well, the thing is, if John gets this one up, which no, he won't.
Oh, John's let him off there.
Yeah. Yeah, bowler John's ability, that is a bit...
It just proves he is human, despite what people say.
yeah. Joking apart.
Yeah. Well, he might get lucky here, you know.
Well, he's got second wood.
I think he's got second wood.
Yeah.
That last hole that dropped onto mine, where is it in relation to the jack, please?
I should imagine John will just be drawing here, won't he, on the forehand?
Yeah. Good.
He's got enough movement on his woods to find a way in there, I think. Just got to stay off that black wood and find good weight, really, which it looks like he's done.
No,
Oh, no.
not quite.
It's probably a yard short on weight there, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, one shot, John. Puts him on to 19. Nice position to be in when you need 2 and your opponent needs 19. John can, if he wants to, he can play the odd risky shot if he needs to. He's got such a good lead.
Well, this is unusual. John shortened the jack length.
Yeah. Looks like that's probably, it's about 24, 25 metres, isn't it, that? John plays a lot of Crown Green in the summer. He's joining me at my club this year. At his old club, he had a couple of marks on the green he bowled, Woodman Saltwells. They were 19.5 metres, the shortest mark that you're allowed is 19, and he absolutely nailed that mark every time. So,
Good effort.
well, Martin's done enough to get in there, I think.
Yeah, that's cracking weight.
I think John's got to find about a yard to get to the jack.
Just a little bit runny, I think.
I don't know. It might. Well, it's a good effort. Whether he's done enough to get in, it's probably not quite.
No. Yeah, Martin's. This looks a good line for Martin coming down there.
Just a bit pacey.
Yeah, pacey. That's probably been Martin's problem.
Mm. John's found one here,
Pick it up and
and well, it's a definite 2 at the moment.
yeah.
And I'm pretty sure if Martin doesn't get one in, it could be game over. He's coming with weight by the looks of it on that line,
Yeah,
isn't
it's
he?
a little bit. Don't take your own out.
He's going to need some luck here.
Don't take your own
I
out.
think John's going to finish this off now. He's got too much room not to get in. You can't leave your nearest wood just a yard off the jack when you're playing against John. He'll draw that with his eyes closed. I know Martin has got another wood to come, but the pressure's going to be on him now. He's got to find one now because John's nailed it again. If I was Martin, I'd be up at that to try and drag it through. Nothing to lose now. I don't think the draw shot is an option. Well, he's coming down.
Oh,
And
this is good.
it looks like he's in there. He's very
This
close.
is good. Well, he took one
Well,
out.
he took one out. It's probably just about kept him in the game, hasn't it? 2 shots. You're making hard work of this, are you? Bit of banter with John. Martin clinging on.
Yeah, well, I just wanted the jack, didn't I?
Well. So John looks for Martin now. It's all the way. No mistake bowling. Fortunately, I think John's class has prevailed.
And what's the bet in his first wood with it? I bet you his first wood's within a foot of the jack now.
No, it won't be.
No, what do you reckon?
2 foot.
All right, okay. And he's just cut that a bit tight, I think. Yeah, well, neither of us are right. It's a yard down. You might be closer, but you know, not close enough, mate.
No, I think the pressure's getting to John.
I don't think that. Well, I don't think that'll win the end.
No, definitely not. Martin might get a little.
I think I think Martin's in on. Well, I think he's just about in on weight. It's actually tight, that is. I'd say Martin's about a yard away. John's probably 4 feet away.
Yeah, is he going to go under?
Well, he's got good weight. He is under it, but it's definitely the shot ball. 2.5 feet or so. I'm not sure what woods Martin's bowling with, but he's certainly bowling in a tight line again there.
Classic twos, hence I like classic twos.
All right,
he's
well,
using.
he needs to give them a bit more green if he's bowling it with them. Again, good, not good. Weight wasn't too bad.
Yeah, I think that has been Martin's downfall, as he's not quite hit the line enough, whereas John has. Well, there again, that's probably the worst end we've seen from John.
But I think it gives John options now because he only got to find one shot, hasn't he? And if Martin does land anything near, he'll be through that
Yeah.
and try and finish it off.
Is Martin picking this up?
Well, he's sailing through. He's in the ditch with that by the looks of it. Yeah, not quite. Oh, I think he was trying to drag it, was he? Trying to drag it across?
Well,
Well, he's,
whatever he was trying, I mean, you can't blame him for trying it.
yeah. Got a feeling John might punish him now.
Well, if he rests this wood,
Oh, that's a good bowl, that is.
yeah, that's
That's finished,
shot.
finished very well. I think Martin's only option there is a draw. It's
tight.
tight again. He's trying to move things, and really, even if he does, he's going to be very lucky if he gets anything out of it. He's close. Got the jack, but there you go. Always going to happen.
Yeah.
Well bowled,
Yeah.
John.
Well done, John Cracknell.
Good, very good.
Once again, I've got to say thank you to the markers, to Darren, to Ellen, to all the spectators, and to all the players and everybody that's participated in this. It's been very good, very good. There's been some real good bowling, and the players especially have turned up and produced the goods for you, the spectators.
Yeah. So the next round of the singles, last 8, 2 games, Saturday, March the 16th, 10 o'clock start, and hopefully we'll be live streaming that. Next week we have the semi-final of the mixed triples competition. That's Saturday morning, 9:50. I'm not sure if that will be streamed or not.
I don't know. I think maybe.
Watch this space.
Watch this space, exactly, yeah. I mean, everything's got to fall into place as to who's available and
Yeah.
whatever. Hopefully it will happen, but we won't promise, but we'll see what's what.
It's a case of watching out for Facebook posts.
Yeah, okay, watch out for your Facebook posts. You'll probably know Thursday at the very latest of next week. Like I say, thanks very much to everybody that's participated today, and thank you, the viewers, for listening and that, and take it easy,
Yep. See you
and we'll
next time.
see you soon. Thank you.